Good evening, everyone. We are the Dweebs of the Round Table, and this is Campaign. We are once again playing Curse of Strahd for your amusement. I'd like to take a moment to say hello to the table. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
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 Last week, we had a very unfortunate turn of events where all the players' characters died. Winter Splinter was sent by the druids at Yesterhill to destroy the Wizards of Wine's winery, and unfortunately, the challenge proved to be a little too much for the party. As the GM, I apologize. I should have balanced that better. But at the same time, there was the opportunity to flee. So, we have built new characters. We have a new cast of player characters, which I would like to introduce by going from the top to the bottom. Let's start with Boom. Tell us about your new character.
Hi, I'm Kizan. I'm a Beastmaster Ranger. I'm haunted by everything in the past and haunted by everything that's to be. I was kidnapped by hags as a little kid. They still taunt my mind. Um, and I got a porcelain doll head that seems to be staring at me at all times of day. So yeah.
Creepy Dollhead, a very haunted individual.
Yep.
What does the future hold for Kazan in Barovia? However, next on the list appears to be Cubby Panda. Cubby, tell us, tell us about your character, Cubby.
So Brian is this chill furball, right? And I'm gonna be honest with you. He likes his herbalism a little bit too much. And one day about 27 years ago, his cousin, brother, whatever the hell, he doesn't remember anymore. It's all a fog almost. Told him that there was a special herb located deep in this forest. Brian didn't realize that forest was inside Barovia, and once you get in, you can't really get out. So, the man's kind of lived with a little farm of sorts, growing some herbs and, you know, dealing to some certain clientele until said forest and, herb supply was destroyed. And now Brian's kind of just lost. His sole purpose in life is done for. Yeah.
Adept with herbs and growing for one of the most powerful people in the village of Valaki. What's next for the Furbolg Brian? I suppose we'll find out. Next is Ixrer. Tell us about your kobold, Ixrer.
Indeed, I shall. Hello, I will be playing Nim Bryven, the Wayward Wizard. Sorry, I was typing in chat with the tilde key, because that's my push to talk. Nim Bryven was never very skilled with a map. So, what had been an intended short trip to Waterdeep ended up as a misadventure, we'll call it. And by the time they noticed that the fog was swallowing them whole, it was a little bit too late, and they were just completely lost. The only reason they have an issue with Strahd in particular is the loss of innocent life.
There's been plenty loss of innocent life in Barovia over the centuries, and I'm sure Nim has seen their fair share since they've been trapped here in this forsaken realm of darkness.
far, far too much.
What do the cards hold in store for Nim? We shall see. And last but not least is RobbenViking. Robin, take it away.
Yeah, it's Haller here. Haller, I can't even pronounce it myself. Come from somewhere up north. Nobody realizes why. He's been working his way through the countries, most likely, most as a guard or a bodyguard. His last guy he protected died from old age, so he did a good job, and he's now was roaming the land to find something new, and went to a little fog bank, and look, Barovia. So started working there, became quickly a guard, and well, that's his life. Hanging around in the inn, getting drunk, and watching the town, make sure nobody comes in that shouldn't go in, and that's how he makes his money.
Holler, a man of large stature, drafted into the Vallaki town guard. Some say they are elite werewolf slayers, but lately it seems that werewolves have been more a problem. Whispers of a monster-slaying individual has reached the ears of the guards. The name Van Richten has been bandied about town, although no one has ever managed to see this Van Richten fellow. He walks in shadows, they say, moving from here to there, always quiet, always with their head down. Never one to cause problems, never one to be an overt individual. What does the future have in store for Holler? Will Holler maintain his status as a guard of Vallaki? Or will there be a higher calling? Damn it, Ix. The cards will tell. And now, let's tell a vampire story. I've wanted to do that for like 3 weeks. Alright, so let's see who we're going to begin with. We're going to begin with Kizan. Kizan, take us through a normal day in the life of Kizan.
Normal day. He wakes up at the tavern. That's why he's broke as shit, because he spent 26 years paying for a room at the tavern. He goes and meets up with his good old buddy, Belinsky, the toy maker. Sees if he needs any materials to help him make his toys. If he doesn't, Kizan goes and practices archery out in the woods with his good old pal, Artemis the wolf. If Belinsky does need materials, he goes and hunts any creatures he could really find in the woods. Mainly deer or small critters that, he could take on by himself and with his wolf. And brings them back to the town skinner, because he doesn't know how to skin, even though he's a ranger. Gets the leathers and takes them to Belinsky so Belinsky can make more toys. But other than that, that's all he does.
Okay. Huh. Very simple, very straight to the point. I have to come back to that. So, Brian, what does Brian do on any given day of the week?
So Brian likes to be in touch with nature as much as possible. So whether that means climbing up on a tall tree and just laying on the branch all sloth-like in his birthday suit, or
Oh God.
just chilling in a river in his birthday suit, or he likes to go foraging, not in his birthday suit, of course, because that'd be crazy. There's thorns and shit. But he just likes to chill, and he likes to take care of the things that he grows because he feels accomplished, because that's something that he's done. And then whenever somebody rips it away from him, it just destroys his damn world. But I mean, he's a nature feller, and he likes to be all by himself. He doesn't like being around other people because other people just don't understand Brian. Okay? Only nature understands Brian.
So how would Brian feel if he came across someone hunting in the woods?
Well, it all kind of depends on what they're hunting for. Like, let's say that they're hunting, some rabid wolves that have been murdering some livestock or whatnot. I mean, Brian's okay with that, but you go after a damn unicorn, Brian's going to make sure that's the last hunt that hunter ever has.
Well, fortunately, there are no unicorns in Barovia to be hunted.
Yeah, there's not much of anything good in Barovia.
Except for those herbs.
Hey, now, we don't talk about the Fiona Facemelter, okay? That's a secret thing.
What?
That would have changed Barovia.
The
If that-
Fiona Facemelter!
That's what Brian came up for a name for the strain that he had been growing
Oh
that was
my
going to
fucking
change
God, I'm
Barovia.
dizzy! Hold on. No talk amongst yourselves.
Oh no, that sounds like a dangerous idea. But no, like, Brian had this plan, okay? He was gonna cross-pollinate a couple different things. We had the face on fire, and it was gonna be cross-pollinated with Fiona's downstairs. So together it was gonna make the Fiona Facemelter, which we were gonna distribute all across Barovia and try to lift the spirits up of everyone. But apparently somebody didn't want that, so now I gotta start over from scratch, and I don't even remember. I don't even remember what was in Fiona's downstairs. Besides
Damn it.
cobwebs.
Bats and crabs.
By the way, Brian, I think your herbal tea is done.
I'm fucking dying over here. I can't see. I got snot running out my nose.
Maybe we should rename it to the Wayward Facemelter.
Holy fucking shit. Fucking Fiona's downstairs. Like, oh god, not the Arby's flaps.
Oh. I mean, when you do burn it, it does have a little small of a roast beef tint to
Oh
it.
my fucking god. I'm fucking crying.
Roast beef and sadness.
Story of my life, man.
That's everything for this session. Please hold while we call that woman.
If I fucking die, Cubby, I'm coming to haunt you. not to be maligned or vindictive, but because I know my afterlife is gonna be hilarious.
I think we can all agree that the Fiona Facemelter is funnier than Throom trying to squeeze through a tiny ass window.
Yo, fucking beats it every hands down. You know the mental image of Throom squeezing through a tiny ass window casement, like he's some kind of spongy material. That Looney Tunes cartoon was fucking good, but the Fiona Facemelter.
Or Fizzbend sounds like a stripper name.
And there went his lungs.
Was not prepared for the percolator.
Oh. Okay, I've calmed down a bit. Oh.
Wow,
Was it
Wayward's apparently wheezing in a higher pitch than what his microphone can pick up. That's terrifying.
No, I've muted my microphone.
Oh.
It's like I can't fucking stop laughing.
Damn it, Cubby, you killed the DM.
How much XP do we get for that?
I'll give you 1,000. I will set your experience to 1,900 out of 2,700 for the Fiona Facemelter alone. Oh my god.
So don't cry.
My fucking eyes burn.
We barely even started, and Cubby's already killed the DM twice.
Yeah, I hope the DM got some good deaths rolling.
Oh my fucking god. For a second there, I almost drowned on my own spit because I inhaled. I don't know how you come up with this shit, Cubby, but holy fuck. I'm not gonna survive.
I don't know. My brain was just like, what's a funny name with Fiona's name in it? I'm like, Facemelter, let's go with it. Plus, I got the envisionment of her face after she, because she thought she didn't know what it was. So, she did what she did with any other drug, and she rubbed it on her gums, like all fast paced, like it was toothpaste or something. And, that didn't work. So then she chewed it and swallowed it. And apparently that did the trick, because then she started licking all the windows. But
So Fiona swallows.
Oh god. Fiona swallows.
I just suddenly want to change my name to my character for Goofy. Officer Goofy reporting for duty, sir.
This is gonna be like the best session 1 reboot ever. Like, we started a whole hour late. This is making it worth it. Thank you. Okay. So, Holler, what does Holler do in a normal day?
Well, unlike others, quite boring. It depends on the guard duty if it's on early or late. But if it's early, wakes up, brushes his teeth, sharpens his axe, go on duty. Make sure he get paid from people that want to go into town because hey, got to make some money. That money might happen to end up in my coin purse, but still. And then after I'm done with duty, I usually grab something to eat, head over to the inn, get something to drink, talk with Danica a little bit, get some more to drink, and head back home and go to sleep.
That sounds like a very good basic day.
Yeah, well, a guard's life is not that fun always.
Nim, you've been in Vallaki for some time.
Mhm.
So, you've also explored the area a little bit, staying safe to be sure. When you arrived here and began to speak and befriend some of the locals, after a while, a few of them opened up about a strange ruin north of town on the shore of Lake Zarovich. A tall, abandoned tower. The stair inside has been pretty much destroyed, so there's no climbing to the top. Not without some decent climbing gear or ropes, which I don't know if you have.
Nope.
But what's really caught your attention is a group of standing stones right out front of the main entrance. The people who've been here the longest have told you, well, they've always been there. And sure enough, they may have, but they have strange runes carved into them. Runes that you have as yet, with your arcane expertise, have yet to be able to identify. With that piece of
Finally,
knowledge,
a sign.
walk us through a standard day in the life of Nim.
A standard day in the life of Nim. Well, other than just talking at anyone who will even give them the time of day, because, little wizard, lots of things to say, mostly repeating themselves if they think they've already said something but completely forgotten. But after they've eaten food and basically just ran around town looking for hidden conspiracies everywhere, they go to check at the standing stones again and again and again. And each time they get more and more frustrated and just start yelling at them. Like, what do you say? Tell me. Most of their day is spent yelling at rocks.
And you've had a considerable length of time in Barovia. How many years has it been?
26 years.
A good deal. Fuck. I cannot. I go into the chat and there's just everybody's fucking memeing behind my back while I'm dying.
Yep.
You're welcome.
26 years. Boom's character, who I am having the damnedest time trying to remember the name without looking.
Kizan.
Kizan has also been here nearly 3 decades. How long has Brian been here? How many years did you roll for Brian?
27 total.
27. So everyone's been here at least a couple decades, some almost 3. In fact, I'd say most almost 3. I think it's Holler that's been here the least amount of time.
Yeah, I'm a new guy. I've just been there for 19.
Only 19?
Not exactly new. You're accustomed to the ways. Obviously, you're shaking down people who want to enter Vallaki for extra gold.
No, I'm not shaking them down. Taxes.
I'm
It's
sorry.
A toll road.
It's a toll road only to the guards who want to collect the toll.
Got to make a living somehow. But I don't shake them down.
Hey, a thief.
That's
They have to pay for protection.
still a shakedown, though.
Nah.
Paying for protection? Dear God, it's the mob.
Right?
Hey, that's a nice action economy you have there. Would be a shame if something were to happen to it.
Yeah, living in Barovia is way too fucking expensive.
Have you seen those nice shiny stone boots for you?
I'm gonna tell you, every time you come to this gate, I have to open it. You come to me on the day of Fiona Vachter's daughter's wedding, and you say to me, Holler, I have $1, let me in the town. And I say, no, not without cheesecake.
Yeah, I don't holler for $1.
Oh.
It's on this particular day, north of town, that Nim is once again standing outside of the ruined tower, staring at the haunting visage, the edifice looming high above, the stony gaze of the construction, unwavering, unblinking. This building, at one point, had a life of its own. And now it's almost haunted in a way. Cobwebs hang from the rafters high above. The beams that make up the conical roof are bare in places. Birds have begun nesting in many of the windows. Up in the easement, even. And the stones. Six of them. Set in a circle. Each with a different glyph. Each with its own particular meaning. A mystery to the small wizard.
Damn.
I will find your secrets. One day you'll slip up. Everyone slips up. I'll know them. You can't hide them forever, Rocks. Anyway, same time next week, Rocks.
There's a rustling at the tree line.
Who goes there? You're not one of the Rocks, are you?
Kizan, you've been tracking some wolves all morning. You're out collecting pelts in the woods north of Valaki.
Ooh. Awesome.
You have ventured to the edge of the wood, having lost your quarry.
Damn.
That is a shame. When a voice from not far ahead calls out, "Who goes there?"
Damn fucking voices in my head. Quit it.
Nim, you hear someone complaining about the voices in their head.
It must be the rocks. Yes, yes, yes. They're affecting us all. They don't want us to know their secrets.
That's new. Those voices never talked about rocks before.
Nim, well, actually, Kizan, are you trying to maintain stealth since you were hunting?
Sure.
Then please roll a stealth check. Roll
In
like
the
a
tower?
secret. Yes, of course.
Damn it. I did not mean to roll that. Okay, I didn't roll. Wish I would have kept it. Oh shit, I didn't know scale mail posed disadvantage. Fuck.
Nim, amongst the low-hanging branches of the pine trees, you spot a human?
Human.
A human. And their wolf accomplice, we're going to say.
Well, you aren't one of the rocks. Unless they sent you here to further shroud their secrets.
No. I'm looking for wolves.
Oh, fair enough.
Seems like I've lost them. Damn it.
I mean, last I checked, I'm not a wolf. Am I? Probably not.
It's also, you contemplate being a wolf and cast your gaze up high into the tree, almost skyward. And resting in a tree not far above Kizan
Oh. God no.
is a strange little creature. You immediately identify it as a furbolg. Granted, the furbolg doesn't seem too interested in what you or Kizan are talking about.
Immediately, Nim shouts, "Nature cow!"
Does the furbolg take insult by being called a nature cow? Or does it even recognize that it's being called a nature cow?
I think Brian's completely oblivious.
I thought all cows were nature.
No, 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 no. This is a different nature cow.
Where?
Up. And I just point at the furbolg relaxing in the tree.
Brian's gonna stare back at Nim and just go, "Moo."
I got a question. Is Brian in his birthday suit in this tree?
Doesn't matter.
It kinda does.
Well, then no, he's not in his birthday suit.
The majestic nature cow in its natural habitat.
However, he is chilling up on that branch in like a pinup girl pose. I want you to know that.
Fair.
What the fuck are you doing up in a tree?
killing.
Did you see any wolves run by?
I seen a couple wolves, but I don't know if they were real or if it was those mushrooms that I had in the forest. They had this weird purple hint to it, and I was like, "Hey, purple haze," and it wasn't. It wasn't at all.
Oh Jesus. Oh God. Oh thank. Oh gee. Oh my God. I don't even know what to do with this character. Okay.
But if you're looking for wolves, try that tree over there. And Brian points over to another tree.
Well, so let's take a moment and see what happens. Sure enough, not even fucking joking at this point.
Oh God.
There are full wolves up a tree directly across the road from where Brian's tree is.
Oh.
And when I say they're up a tree, they have managed to climb this tree and get on some branches.
I didn't know wolves were arboreal. Fascinating.
Did those wolves eat the same shrooms that the nature cow ate?
Moo.
Are those the wolves I'm looking for?
They very well might be.
Nature to find out.
No. I mean, there's really no identifying marks on them, so they might be the wolves you've been tracking. They're wolves,
Cool.
that's for damn sure.
Cool.
I'll point out that you can't really see into the underbrush on the other side of the road. However, your perception is high enough to spot the wolves on these bare branches. They're very low branches. Well, low in a sense that they're about 20 feet off the ground.
Mm. Okay. Well. So we have a nature cow in one tree, 4 wolves in another tree, and a talking lizard who's yelling at rocks.
Indeed.
Hmm. Well,
Brian's gonna yell down to the wizard. You got any parchment?
I suppose I might have some.
oh God, no! I know where this is going.
Did you want to write down the spell?
Well, no, it's because there's a pear tree over here, and we can grab that parchment and throw it in this pear tree, and then we can have a parchment and a pear tree, and then it's a fucking happy holidays for us.
You see, you said you didn't know what to do with this character. I know exactly what to do with this character, and it's mute my fucking microphone.
Nim just stands there in stunned silence as there's just a visible what across their face.
Kizan's gonna make a loud whistle noise to call for his companion.
But why? Your companion's been at your side.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought it, wasn't with us.
No, it's
It
been
had
with you. Yeah.
Ah. Um. 4 free wolves in a tree. I'm gonna try to snag all 4 of them with a... Well, shoot all 4 of them with my longbow.
It just dawned on me, says Nim. If there are wolves in a tree, what are they running from?
It's at this moment that a huge fucking monster comes bursting through the underbrush towards you.
Oh, that's what they're running from.
It couldn't get the wolves, but it has heard the conversation here on the ground and raised voices shouting up into a tree. And now there's a pair of owl bears barreling across the road towards you.
I'm gonna sprint away.
Towards town, correct?
No, I was gonna go towards the nearest tree and climb up the tree. As fast as humanly possible.
Oh, you're at the bottom of a tree. Brian the Furbolg is a good 35 feet above you in this tree.
Brian's gonna look down and be like, my tree.
I'm still gonna start fucking climbing.
Are there any acorns or anything growing on this tree?
It is it's a pine tree. There are pine cones.
Oh
Okay,
god.
well, Brian's gonna start grabbing pine cones and chucking them at the hunter coming up.
Brian's gonna have to go out onto the end of the branch. And granted,
Really? Like, I have a really long arm span.
well, these tree branches are kind of long too.
Okay.
Now, when you're at where it joins the main tree, it's rather sturdy. And pine trees are pretty hardy. However, sometimes in their old age, they lose a bit of that flexibility. So going out to the end to grab a pine cone to chuck could be dangerous.
Can I just, like, stand up and grab one? I'm 7'3".
Okay, so it's not about reaching up. It's about reaching horizontally. That's a huge fucking damn it.
Man.
And these branches are easily reach out 10 feet or more. If you want to expend inspiration to grab a pine cone, I will allow the sacrifice.
You know what? It's worth it.
It's worth
Spending
it.
Is it?
inspiration for the pine cone to chuck.
Is it?
It's totally worth it.
All right. You shimmy out a bit, and you get a pine cone, and then you shimmy back to safety. What do you do?
Oh, I'm chucking the pine cone at the hunter to get him off my tree.
Make an attack roll versus their armor class. It'll be a dexterity check. You're not exactly proficient with pine cone.
Yeah, he missed.
The pine cone does sail right past their head, though. And now, Kizan, you will want to make athletics for climb.
Oh, fuck. What a -2!
Shit. You managed to climb half your speed upwards.
Woohoo! I climbed up 15 feet.
Now we need to get back to Nim. Nim, there are some very hungry-looking owlbears coming towards you.
And I know exactly what to do.
You do?
I'm
Does it
going to
involve
cast
rolling
Mirror
initiative?
Image and make two duplicates of myself, 2 or 3, I forget the word of the spell, and then we all scatter.
Is that how mirror image operates in 5th edition?
3 illusory duplicates of yourself appear in your space. Ah, okay. Duplicates move with you and mimic your actions. So there's just 3 of us, so they have to choose which one to hit.
They have a chance of hitting you. I don't remember if it's percentile in this. Let me check.
Roll a d20, apparently.
Let me get an actual ruling on mirror image. Is there an effect you can put on yourself?
Nope, I just gotta roll a d20.
Each time a creature targets you with an attack, determine whether you're... If you have 3 duplicates, you must roll a 6 or higher to change the attack's target to duplicate. 8 or higher. If the attack hits a duplicate, the duplicate is destroyed. Okay, duplicates don't get their own HP. Cool. Okay, cool. So, indeed, this is the point where we roll initiative. Once I put these owlbears into an encounter. And conjure up a map that I have not made yet.
So, wait, what's happening?
Combat.
Oh, shit. Do I need to roll initiative?
In a moment, yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Actually, you can go ahead and do it already while I'm getting this set up. It don't matter.
Cool.
Holler, go ahead and roll initiative as well.
Okie doke.
Let me see what I can do for a map. Map pack volume 1.
Yeah, look, no, I get good rolls. Huh.
I will take the wagon trail. It's close enough. It even has standing stones. On this map, north will be down.
Oh, yay, another one of them maps?
Another one of them maps. Oh, there's tokens on this map that need to be gotten rid of.
Oh.
We're just gonna ignore the wagon that's here. It's just gonna be a piece of road. Okay, bugbears are kind of fucking big.
They're large creatures, aren't they?
I mean owlbears, not bugbears. Holy shit, what is wrong with me?
One might even go so far as to say they are absolute units.
Absolute units. Units
those
that
nature
can and
birds.
will absolutely fuck you up. Alright, let me see here. Let me get this, hide that. The owlbear's initiatives have been rolled. Ooh, excuse me.
Don't forget to add my wolf, please. Thank you.
Oh, you're right. I need to figure out how to give you control of the wolf. So,
Once you put it in the combat tracker, and make it friendly, I can open its character sheet. But I don't know if I'll be able to move the token.
Yeah, that's what I'm... Well, hopefully you will. Before I do that, I need to put... Need to put Kizan in a tree. Granted, it's going to look like you're at the ground, but you're going to be counted as on a branch in the tree.
Don't forget, Brian's above me in the same tree.
Yeah, I know. Here comes Brian. Let's see. Nim is in the middle of the standing stones. How dare you encroach upon the standing stones? Only now is my glucometer going off. I ate like 3 hours ago. Although I am late for insulin. So we may take a short break before combat begins. And I am going to hide Holler all the way over here. Ah, yes. And uncategorized. Yes, there it is. Allow me to put you here. I have not put the token in for Artemis. So for now, it's going to be a W. I'll worry about that later. There it is. Friendly. And I think I can do this. And it should be able to give you control. I'm going to hope that's your token. Or your portrait. It should have opened the companion for you. Let me put...
It did.
Artemis on the ground by the tree.
So I have a question about Artemis.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Can Artemis be healed the same way as everybody else?
Yes.
Okay.
And there we go. Sending map. Initiative has been rolled. Holler is not there yet. So we're going to skip Holler's turn and go straight to Kizan.
Okay. Kizan's gonna give Artemis the verbal command of sick them owlbears to kill them.
Okay. And on
So-
Artemis's turn, Artemis will perform that duty to its best ability.
Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to shoot the... Actually, hold on. I'm gonna bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike.
Tell us what that does. It's been a while.
Hold on. No, I'm not gonna cast that. Never mind. That's a movement ability. I'm gonna bonus action do Hunter's Mark, which places I mark a creature,
Uh-huh.
and when I hit said creature, I do an extra d6 of damage.
Okay. Do you have an effect you can put on yourself?
I
Or an
can.
effect on the creature?
I just did it.
Okay.
Okay. And now I'm going to shoot the owlbear 1 with my longbow.
Go for it.
Ooh, I
That's a
hit.
pretty good hit. Roll damage. Awesome sauce.
Okay. And that's my turn.
It is now Artemis's turn.
Artemis is going to move 5, 10, 15 feet to owlbear 1. And going to attempt a bite. Damn.
That is a sore miss.
That is. Well, that's Artemis's turn.
And now 'tis the owlbear's turn.
Poor Artemis.
Incoming beak attack. And Artemis is hit. Drop to 0, but stable. Artemis is out of the fight.
Damn it.
Nim! You have mirror image on. What do? Ix?
Oh yeah. Hello, I told you I'd forget.
That's why I
I'm
called your
going to
name.
cast Grease under the owlbear that bit Artemis.
All
Get
right.
packed.
Grease won't do anything till it goes to move, but okay.
Yep, just figured it would be wise to have the spell in effect.
Yeah, maybe. Anything else?
I'm just gonna move over here. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Don't forget to pass the turn. Brian, 'tis your turn.
So I have a question. If I give temporary hit points, would that bring Artemis back to life?
Artemis would still be unconscious, but Artemis isn't dying. Artemis is just at 0 hit points. They're stable.
Right, but what I'm saying is, would the temporary hit points affect them since they're down with 0 hit points, I guess, is what I'm asking.
If there was something loud enough to rouse them from sleep, yes.
Okay. As a bonus action, I am going to cast my totem. And I'm going to cast it next to Artemis.
Okay. I shall drop a token, just a random token. The first token that I come across. Cool, it's going to be Bhaalzak.
That's funny.
Aww.
Bhaalzak's a totem now.
Alrighty. And I'm going to give everybody that.
Within 6 squares of it, indeed.
6 square.
30 feet, right?
60 feet?
Oh, 60. All right.
Oh, nope, you're
Wow.
right. 30 feet. 30 feet.
Wow.
I can move it 60 feet, but it has a 30-foot radius.
All right. Then yes.
Yeah.
Everything within a 6 squares, which would be 30 feet.
Okay.
Damn.
So I think I accidentally gave it to Nim. I don't think
I
Nim's
went ahead and
within
removed
range.
it.
I wouldn't have worried about it anyway.
And then I also need to apply this. All right, and then let's see. Bear 1 is the one we've been attacking, right?
Yeah.
For Brian's action, he's gonna produce a fireball in his hand and chuck it at Albert.
Okay.
I thought he was gonna say I create bonfire underneath.
Ooh. Ooh, that's a resounding miss.
Well,
Damn.
attempt was made.
Roll percentile dice, please.
Who?
Cubby.
Uh,
Cubby casts a spell.
Percentile dice. I don't remember what that is.
Right click on the D10.
Do you want me in the tower or regular?
You can roll them publicly. It's not a skill check.
Oh, okay.
72.
Okay, cool. Thank you. This owlbear is going to continue on and attempt to get to... I lost track of where I was counting, so... There.
Ah,
Ah, yes, hello.
poor wizard.
It
Or was it
is
indeed?
trying to beak you.
Let me go ahead and roll my d20 to see if it actually hits me or a
Neat.
mirror image.
6 or higher.
Huzzah!
It destroys a mirror image, bringing you down to 2.
Roger that.
And then we go to round 2. Brian, it's your turn again.
I'm glad I cast that spell when I did.
Brian's going to... How much movement would it cost to, like, maneuver down the tree?
Well, if you're going to climb down the tree, you'll need to make a climb check. And if you're successful, you would climb down moving at half your speed. You're a good 30 feet up. If you just dropped, you would take 3d6 damage.
So is that athletic?
Athletics or strength.
That 20 wanted to happen.
It really did.
But then it said, nah.
Since you're not being attacked, this is a success. You climb 15 feet down.
My branch.
There's more branches here.
Shouldn't hurt you too bad to fall now.
It'd just be 1d6. But fortunately, Brian's out of movement.
Alright, so does that count as my action or not?
No, that's just your movement.
Okay.
You still have an action and a bonus action.
Okay. I'm gonna chuck a produce flame thingamabobber at owlbear number 2.
Ooh, that's some good shit.
You hit. Oh, max
Check
damage
for
too.
max damage.
I
Some-
see.
The owlbear is not happy at this point.
Understandably.
Yeah, that happens.
Claws went through a wizard and now someone threw fire at you.
Is that all
Not
for
a
your
great
turn?
day.
I'm thinking. I think so. Yeah.
All right, here comes another beaking.
Ooh, this
It's
seems good at hitting.
D8. It's an 8 this time.
Well, might as well try.
Look at
Sweet.
you.
You're down to 1 image, which means you'll have to roll 10 or higher next time.
Yep. I'm glad I cast this spell when I did.
And this one is going to 1, 2,
Oh yeah, that's the one with grease.
3. Oh yeah, I need to make a dexterity check.
I can force it to make it if you want.
Please do.
Clickety.
Pass.
Ah.
That was so damn close. That's about to be a 6. So yeah, it continues on its path of destruction and can reach easily up to your branch.
Fuck.
It cannot.
Owlbear's just like you were posted in the wrong neighborhood.
It cannot peck, but it can fucking claw. Ooh.
Reaction to
Ooh.
cry.
You may want that action to cry, yes. The owlbear roars in rage.
No.
Claws.
Thank God for those temporary hit points.
Yeah.
They'll come in clutch, that's for damn sure. Artemis is unconscious. Has a chance to wake up. Roll perception.
So since she's unconscious, does she get her advantage for perception checks?
No, she does not.
Okay. Damn!
Oof.
Oh no.
Alright, they're just going to stay unconscious.
That +5 though.
That +5 would have been great. From the south, dashing up the road, comes a Goliath. I'm going to allow you to dash this round as a bonus action. So you will still have movement and a regular action.
Mind helping us out?
A city patrolman who wanders
Well,
up
that
and
was
down
my
this
dash.
road has spotted the problem and has come to help.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Being
Owlbear.
attacked by owlbears?
You were 1 square off from reaching the owlbear.
I was, yeah.
I'm going to give it to you.
Thank you.
Just 1 square. That sucks.
Hey, Owly, get off here.
All right. Give it with the damage.
Damn.
Damn, Daniel.
That was max damage.
Next thing goes through your wings if you don't leave. If they have wings.
They do. They're
Like-
owlbears. They have clawed wings, we'll say.
Okay.
Kizan.
Okay, I'm 15 feet up from it, right?
Yes.
So being this close wouldn't wouldn't give me disadvantage with range. Right?
Is that a rule?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it would. I mean, it's got reach and it's also large. But you technically count as a square away.
Groovy.
Okay. Cool. Well, first off, I'm gonna whistle to wake up my wolf.
Force it to roll perception. It hears you and it wakes up.
Yay! Okay, and now I'm gonna shoot the owlbear with my bow.
Get it right in the eye.
Nope.
Ooh. Sorry. I shouldn't have jinxed it.
You didn't even hit the knee.
Can I try to climb further up?
You do have movement. You will provoke an attack of opportunity since you are within reach.
Oh, then I'm cool where I'm standing.
Okay. Cool. Great.
something cool, ma'am.
Fantastic. Lovely. Cool. I don't know about that. Well, I'm concerned with my own life right now.
I would be too. 20 hit points.
So I'm gonna throw a ray of enfeeblement at this owlbear and hope to God it hits.
That sounds like a good plan.
Nope.
Oh,
Fuck.
Alright, cool. uh,
that sucks.
yeah, dice are against me. What can I say?
Yep.
Mama said there'd be days like this. There'd be days like this. Mama said.
I can't move because it'll maul me to death.
Round
I'm just gonna
3.
sit here.
Brian.
Please help.
Yeah, that's the plan. Brian's gonna chuck a fire thingy.
Ooh, you hit again.
Yeah. Max damage. Fuck.
Nah.
Oof. Hey, you hit it.
Yeah. 3 damage is
Uh,
3 damage.
I'm gonna go ahead and climb down the tree. We're at athletics.
Mm-hmm. You climb down the tree and are on the ground safely.
Is that all my movement speed?
To finish climbing down, yes.
Okay. As my bonus action, I want to move my totem to the square 2 above me and 1 to the right.
All
Yep.
right.
And
That should give Nim 10 hit points and bonuses and shit.
it doesn't give the hit points, it does give this effect.
Okay.
So that's the end of my turn.
Yay, little arms.
Here comes.
Oh wait, shouldn't Holler get the effect too?
Oh, yep. You're
Yeah.
right.
Well,
What's
now
happening
there's
to my
a closer
my
target.
Python?
Oof.
And Brian is going to get mauled.
Uh-oh.
But there's an even closer target behind him.
Nuh-uh.
You're right. You're right, it is. You're right. I take that back.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah.
There's
I
a
thought you were talking
16
about
16 does hit Mr. Harder.
Come on, bring it on.
ouch.
He brought it.
Ouch kabibbles. Mr. Harder did come in with a great axe and deal max damage to it. You were right. How could I forget?
Fine then. You don't want to get hit by my ray of weakness? Here. Have ice knife.
I was about to say, do you have Grim Hand?
Haha.
You hit.
Ooh.
Okay, and hit or miss, it has to make a save.
It
Cool.
fails.
Huzzah!
Is that just even more
Yeah.
damage?
Yep, it explodes into shards of ice.
Ooh. That's a pretty neat
Damn.
spell.
And now I just sit here and whimper internally.
Are we
Indeed.
seeing ice, baby?
Because here comes the beaconing.
Come on, 10 or higher.
11 or higher.
11 or higher.
7.
Yeah. I thought it was meet or beat. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's meet or beat.
Oh, okay. It could have been worse. Ow. My bones.
I'm gonna tell the wolf to go help the lizard.
I am in pain.
And then I'm going to attempt to shoot the owlbear in front of me again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I hit it.
Excellent.
Minimal damage.
Minimum.
And that's gonna be it for my turn.
Pass your turn then. Holler.
Oh, I'm pissed.
Oh, he angry.
Have axe.
Ooh, Angie boy hit hard.
Have damage.
Almost max damage again. Damn. Damn.
Holler.
Flippity slap.
Laying it on.
You can't run away from this bitch.
Okay. First me. Can you please remove unconscious and stable?
Yep, give me a sec. There we are.
Okay, cool. Is it laying down?
Yes.
Okay, that could be half its movement.
Nope, just 5 feet.
Oh, just 5 feet. Okay, cool. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Awesome. And now that the wolf is next to Owlbear 2, it gains the kobold's favorite thing.
Barbecue?
Pack tactics.
And I also get pack tactics. Huzzah!
Uh-oh. Pack tactics.
Double 11s. Come
I
on,
didn't
roll.
realize how good of a choice a kobold is with this party.
And then it gets to do this. Damn.
Ah. You'll get him eventually, don't worry.
Yeah. That's it.
Alrighty. Is it already round 4? Oh dear. Holler.
Pain.
Do it, Holler. Do it. Oh my
did it
fucking
again.
god.
You said do it. He said
Some
bet.
owl barbecue.
Damn.
Crunch.
Just damn.
And I spit on it, and well,
Artemis. Excellent.
Oh, cool. Artemis is gonna bite this owlbear again. Gonna fuck its shit up.
When you tell the wolf that it's going to get some ham, when it's actually going to get some hamstring.
Yup.
Yeah.
Hey, it's technically ham, kinda, sorta, almost.
It won't let me pass the turn for Artemis.
Yeah,
There,
just let
okay.
me know when you're done with Artemis. But hey, it's your
Okay.
turn. Officially.
I see that. Kizan is going to shoot it with its longbow. And
Oof.
thought I
The 11's not going to hit it. At least I don't think.
well, apparently it said I didn't even have it targeted.
Yeah, but you did roll. And
Ah.
11 is a miss.
Damn. Okay, then I'm gonna use my movement to get down out of this tree.
Athletics check or just dropping?
Oh, athletics check.
Okay. Good choice since you have advantage. And you climb down to the ground.
Cool, and that's gonna be my turn.
Brian, you are on the ground.
Brian's doing something different this time. He's gonna run up this way. Boop, boop, doop.
Don't forget you're targeting harder.
Yeah.
accidentally
And
slap the crap out of him.
Stronger, better, faster, harder.
That's what
Brian,
she said.
Brian's gonna lift his hand up and
Huh?
squirt some poison all over the owlbear.
Oh, you're just gonna ruin the meat.
Bitch. It
Bear?
succeeded by rolling a natural 20.
Well,
Hoo-hoo.
that always happens.
Well, all right then.
The owlbear, confused and angry, beats
Yeah.
the magician.
Oh, no, not this magician. I still have one mirror image.
Yep.
Ah,
Oh no.
ow! Come on.
This attack and
Oh,
this.
okay.
No reactions and disadvantage.
Good thing
Damn.
I'm in. One of my friends is within 5 feet, so it cancels out.
And then claws the poison sprayer.
Oh.
I was about to go. Oh no.
Nim.
I'm not happy. Not happy at all. So let's try a cantrip. Because I don't want to use any more leveled spells. I believe it's half damage.
Might want to check. Usually on a cantrip, it's no damage.
Yeah, it's either all or nothing.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, it takes no damage. And I just sit there and cry. And pass the turn.
On to round 5. And Holler's turn.
Send help.
Oh, look, it's another one.
It's another one, Mr. Harder says. Ooh,
Let's
damn.
see, aiming up for some chicken nuggets.
I don't think it's chicken, but I'll eat it anyway.
I bet it tastes like it.
Damn.
And there it goes.
Damn.
I shall add this experience to the tracker.
I would like to gather all my arrows.
You can collect half.
Damn. I'm a broke ass bitch.
Nim just kind of pats themselves down and go, okay, I'm still alive. I just stood toe-to-toe with an owlbear and survived.
It's at
Huh.
this point, everyone should roll perception, and you can roll this open.
Okay.
I'm not good at perception.
Is it hearing or smelling?
No, it'd be sight-based entirely.
Okay.
I'm blind.
Everyone who rolled 15 or higher has turned to notice the wolves slowly coming down out of the tree.
Oh, bugger me.
Fuck. We still gotta deal with those 4 wolves.
Or
I'm not in fighting shape.
there are options.
Yeah, like running. Take it from a kobold. Run away so you can live to fight another day.
Yeah. I'll track him back down and kill him later.
I mean, I haven't used any spell slots yet, so there's that.
I am on death's door. I'm in danger.
Give him some of those mushrooms you ate earlier.
I can give you some good berries.
Good berry. Welcome to the house of the good berry. May I take your order?
Oh, you're a druid.
Each one of them will restore a hit point.
I think it will take more than that to seal my wounds.
Yeah, and we probably don't got time to eat them with those 4 wolves climbing down those trees.
Yeah, and oh boy, would you look at the time? And Nim books it off the map. Just gone. Back to town.
Nim has exercised their right to run away.
And it was just like, nope. Full on, dashing, goodbye, I'm out. See you later. Goodbye.
Holler, I would like to add that while you're not opposed to fighting and killing wolves, you are a member of the city guard, and the protection of these civilians is tantamount, and if their safety means taking them back to town, then that is what you would be inclined to do.
Yeah, but I guess I know about the wolves by now.
They have definitely pointed them out.
Can I try to scare them away? They've just been scared from an owl bear. If I stand up, I'm not a small guy.
So you're gonna march into the underbrush across the road, making an intimidate check?
I was thinking about taking it from here, just yelling at them.
Yelling at them would probably just give away position. You gotta
fuck
be
it.
intimidating.
Okay, everyone gather up here and we'll head into town.
Okay, yeah. I need to tend to my wolf's wounds.
But you're Holler the Hooter Hunter. Like, you could take down anything.
I'm not a hunter.
Can you drag at least one of these owl bears with us back to town?
I wouldn't recommend it.
But their hides would make a good profit.
Yeah, I think the wolves will look at your hide also in that way. And they're quicker than you.
Yeah, you got a point there. We'll come back for them if they haven't been eaten.
Oh, they definitely gonna be eaten.
Yeah. Damn it.
So yeah, for now I'm gonna keep an eye on seeing the rest of the people gather up and get the fudge out.
Yeah, I'm gonna return to town.
Nim was not about to stick around. They knew better.
Just 4
So,
measly
what
wolves.
were you all doing out there, by the way?
I was hunting those wolves. And
Yeah, usually don't see wolves in trees.
they were running from the owl bears.
Because
So-
it's kind of weird when you come down the road and see a group of people in the stone circle.
So you head back down the road to town. And eventually you catch up to Nim, who is power walking.
No, that ain't power walking. Nim is sprinting.
Well, Nim might be sprinting, but the pace at which Nim is moving is equivalent to the Goliath power walking.
Listen, he's just got long legs. Leave Nim alone. They're trying. They got 30 feet of movement and they're willing to use it.
Brian chooses to jazzercise his way there.
Oh
Prancer
god.
size even?
Exercise.
You know what? We'll go prancer size. That sounds like fun.
Is that like jazz handsing while prancing?
No. I have a GIF that I
Oh
will
god.
put in the chat right directly. So you should introduce yourselves to one another.
Oh god. I don't want. No.
Oh, thanks, Ix.
Oh,
You've already done it.
Oh
You're welcome.
god.
I got you, bro. I got you.
There's a whole
No.
exercise regimen based on this kind of shit.
All I can picture is this nature cow doing that down the street, high off his freaking rock.
High off his hooves.
Yes.
Like, okay, so you know the other version of the meme, right? Like every time she like does the hip thing, it's like poot poot. Well, instead of that, Brian's going moo moo. A little moo here, a little moo there. Little moo everywhere.
I love how Brian has just completely leaned into nature cow.
Brian's never identified with such a spirit animal before.
Oh
Glad to have helped broaden your horizons. After a
Now,
while of world-ending panic, Nim will slow down and take a breather.
Yeah. But um so I'm Kazan. This is Artemis. And y'all are?
One moment. Nim just kind of leans over, panting. Oh, okay. I am Nim Braven. Son of, well, child of. That's ancient history. They've probably forgotten who I am by now. So I'm just Nim. Nice to meet you.
Nim.
That's correct.
Nim. Okay. Gotta remember that.
Nim, it rhymes with limb.
Guess it kind of does, yeah.
The things you like to sit on.
Brian likes limbs.
I was
And I'm Holler, guard town.
Oh, I think I've seen you before.
Haven't you?
Still-
Wait.
I still wonder what the hell you were doing out in the woods in that stone circle.
I
Well,
was trying to discover the secrets of the stones.
Like I said, I was hunting wolves.
I ate some of these purple mushrooms, and I thought I envisioned flying wolves, but apparently they were kind of real because their asses were up in that tree.
Yeah. We figured out why. Those damn owl bears.
Here, I thought it was the mushrooms.
I mean, it could have been the mushrooms. Who knows? They may have
Um,
given you some reality shaping effect.
Well, I better give the other girls a shout out to watch out for owl bears. Apparently,
Yeah.
it's like we're getting an owl problem.
That was my
So-
first time seeing an owl bear up close.
And in Barovia, of all places.
Sure, there were plenty of mad wizards to make them here.
Yeah, the owl bears are pretty nasty, but hey, they taste great.
At the mention of a mad wizard, Holler, a light goes on in your brain. And you go, think for a moment, hey, we've had reports of a strange man wandering the hills around the lake, claiming to be a wizard. Maybe he's responsible.
Oh yeah, that wizard guy.
I mean, who even decides to mix two apex predators together? Why would you do that?
To make a more apex predator?
But why?
Why not?
Insanity, a voice from behind a tree speaks.
Oh, hello, magical tree. Oh, you're not a magical tree, are you?
No.
Aww.
A dark, greasy-haired man, donning all black clothes of an aristocratic nature, emerges. No, not a magical tree at all.
Stop! Identify yourself.
I'm picturing Cerberus Snape.
Damn it.
It even sounds like him.
Severus Snape.
Dumbledore.
Jesus.
Voldemort, Voldemort, oh, Voldy, Voldy, Voldy.
But yeah, who's there?
It is I, Erwin, husband of Danica. You keep flirting with my wife.
Oh.
I'm talking to her.
Nim just kind of puts up the hands and slowly backs away. Mm-mm, not my business.
Or are you one of those that don't let your wife talk to people?
I wouldn't be so insulted if you hadn't asked her on several dates.
Hey, I'm going
A
to...
picnic is not necessarily a date.
Ooh, a picnic? I want food now.
Yes, but you only asked my wife to go on a picnic.
Well,
You did
we
not
fucking
invite
weird if-
me or the rest of my family to go with. It's very improper, Mr. Harder.
Well,
And Nick-
it would be weird if I asked you on a date and people would start talking.
Nim
You
just
admit
Or
it.
on a picnic.
You're attempting to cuckold me.
Nim, completely oblivious, goes, I'll take you on a picnic.
There you go.
It's very kind of you, stranger. However,
How much...
if I catch you flirting with my wife again, I am going to give you the permanent snip, Mr. Harder. You will cease being a man.
Well, let's guess who's got the equipment to snip somebody, and I pat my axe.
I believe you are underestimating my capabilities, my Goliath friend.
Well, Danica haven't told much about your capabilities.
Oh, no,
Oh, damn!
just...
Brian's
Oh,
going
no.
to use Hidden Step.
Yeah, Nim is just like, nope,
Nope.
not my business.
Yep.
But anyway, we can talk about this later. It's been a fucking bad day for me, so I'm not in the mood to quarrel with people.
I did not come here to quarrel. I did come here to deliver a message. Having delivered it, I shall take my leave.
Remember to pay when you get back into town.
Perhaps you should pay me instead.
I just turn around and start walking towards the town.
I like what you did with your head for Mr. What's your name?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, you.
My name is Erwin.
Erwin. Have we met before? I think we have.
I am the owner and proprietor of the Blue Water Inn.
Oh, that's where I saw you. I thought you were with the rocks.
Why would I be hanging out with giant birds?
No, not those rocks. The ones with the glyphs on them.
Oh. I think perhaps you'd better leave those standing stones alone.
But they have secrets and I must know them.
Knowledge comes at a cost.
Your friend is wise.
It's the only thing I have to keep my mind focused. I can't think of home.
Perhaps I shall see you all in the inn tonight. Please
Probably,
do stop
yes.
by. I shall offer a few drinks for free for your service to the town.
Free.
Until then, take care. He
You
steps
too.
back behind a tree and just seems to vanish. There's a fluttering and flapping of wings, and then he's gone.
That's some cool magic. I hope I can learn that spell.
Don't want to run into him in a dark alley.
Do you think he has a spell book?
Avada Kedavra. I've wanted to say that for so long.
I know.
Leviosa.
Ha! Leviosa.
All I can
Stop
think,
it, Ron! Stop!
all I can think of is meth wizard tree.
That's exactly what I thought.
That's kind of
Which
what
is
I was
why
going
I
with.
whispered, "Meth wizard."
Oh, you did? I didn't hear it.
Yeah, it was a whisper to myself.
Oh God.
The trek back to the northern gate of town is rather uneventful. Peaceful, even.
I might talk some shit about Irvin the Limp.
I don't know if you should be flirting with his wife. That's kind of rude. I mean, unless... I don't know. Human things are confusing.
She never said directly no, so it's up to her. She's a free human being.
I mean, I wouldn't say no if there was food involved.
It's kind of in his nature. He's holler the baller.
Are you hallucinating again?
But yeah, I think like a good idea to when we get into town to get to think I'm going off duty. It's been a fucked up day anyway.
Yeah. I didn't expect to be mauled to near death by an owlbear today. I must make notes about it.
Well, sadly, well, good thing you survived. I had another fellow that didn't, so yeah, not best mood.
Oh. Fascinating.
Fucking magic fuckers.
Hey, I take offense to that statement. I cast magic, but you don't see me making half-formed abominations.
No, I don't see you kill people either, for now.
Oh, true. I don't like hurting people.
Yeah, that's the difference. Some people like hurting people.
But why?
Beats me, but I'm gonna find out someday. Or
Like
should I say,
that.
my axe gonna find out someday.
That Strahd guy, the Lord of the Lands. More like Iron-Fisted Tyrant.
He is ancient. He is the land.
Be quiet, Stones. I know you're listening to me.
Anyway, I'll buy the first round of drinks today and I'll drink in the honor of Big Gus.
I see.
You get back to town. The sun is just, well, I would say the sun if the sky wasn't perpetually cloudy. But the light of day is fading quickly, and darkness is sweeping across the land. Back in the safety of the walls of Valaki, what do you do? Where do you go first? Holler.
Well, I'll go to my friend guards and sign off for my guard duty for the day, and straight to the inn.
Did some good work out there today, Holler. I heard you killed some owlbears.
Yeah, tomorrow, if the body's still out there, we can send out a wagon and we'll have some nice barbecue.
Here's your payment for the day. And he gives you a pouch containing 4 silver pieces.
More people have gone into town, have they?
No, that's a bit of a bonus for killing those monstrosities.
Well, my axe liked some training, so I don't mind, but yeah, thank you.
I gave you the werewolf rate. You know how the burgomaster is, huh?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see you in the morning when you report in. Have a good evening.
You too.
What does Brian do upon reaching the walls of the town?
Brian kind of wants to find the general store.
On.
Brian lost his pipe and needs a replacement.
Is it made out of glass?
No.
Okay.
Wasn't a
How
meth
rich
pipe.
do you think he is?
You've been here long enough. You know where to find the general store. The bell on the door chimes as you push through it. The portly man behind the counter, red face, wipes some sweat off of his brow. It seems he's been rather busy. You approach the counter and says, "Good evening. What can I get you today?"
Well, howdy, sir. I was wondering if I could peruse your pipe collection.
We have several very nice pipes. Very nice pipes for you to look at today. And he pulls a box out of the glass case and he opens it up, and inside are several pipes ranging in quality from your run-of-the-mill 2 copper pipe upward to a pipe that appears to be made out of some kind of serpent's jawbone.
I want something that's sturdy, that's going to be able to withstand a blow if, I accidentally fall and land on it or something crazy.
Yeah, you want this one? It's made out of Barovian mahogany.
Ooh.
It's a standard long-stemmed church warden pipe. Yeah, it's got a nice big bowl. It's sturdy. He picks and he smacks it against the countertop with some force, and the noise rings through the shop. Well, you see, the stem is still in one piece. Not a crack, not a dent.
Brian's going to pick it up and observe it, make sure that he's not lying.
Now, Barovian mahogany isn't entirely cheap, nor is it the most expensive.
So what kind of price tag are we looking at for this beauty?
We're looking at about 2 gold pieces.
I think I can handle that.
Oh,
Brian slaps 2 gold down on the counter.
do you need any tobacco or smoking herbs?
Ooh, herbs? Okay, yeah, you pull my finger, trigger, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, let's do that. What's your what's your herb collection look like over here?
Well, we have the last remains of a very popular one. The field was burnt like 2 months ago, but we managed to pillage the last of the crop. I heard this one was called Fiona's Facemelter.
Oh, you got some of Fiona's Facemelter left? Oh, Lord, I gotta have it. I gotta have it.
It's pricey. Very pricey.
All right, how much will 3 gold get me?
He pulls out a scale, puts a couple weights on one side, and then begins adding lump after lump of Facemelter to the other side until it balances. And there's a fair portion of Fiona's Facemelter. You get that much for 3 gold.
Brian smiles ear to ear and slams 3 gold on the table. So,
Would you like me to package this up for you, or do you have a container?
I actually lost my container and my pipe both. So if you have some packaging, that would be phenomenal.
I'll throw something nice in for free. And he pulls out this rather ornate-looking little leather pouch with a zip. Opens it up, fills the pouch, zips it closed, and then passes it across the counter to you.
Well, thank you, sir. And Brian goes, you want to know something kind of interesting? I was actually the one that made the Fiona Facemelter.
Sure. I believe you 100%.
It's true. I grew it myself, along with that Crest Cushberry, that Barovia Bubba Haze, that Velaki Vertigo Vortex, and who could forget the Ravenloft Royale with cheese?
Please tell me you're writing these down so you never fucking forget them.
Yes.
If you're not, you
God.
better start.
Yeah, I already got them. We're good.
Good.
Damn. I thought those were right off the top of your head.
I think
Nah,
they
dude,
were. That's the scary part.
I've been planning this a little bit.
Oh,
Oh
God.
no.
The fucking
Have you
Ravenloft Royale with cheese, though.
That way, it does kind of sound good. Won't lie.
It's got a buttery flavor to it.
Mm.
You can really
Jesus
taste
Christ.
the paladin.
Have you found out what you're gonna do with the Strahd strain?
Strahd's not getting a strain.
Yeah, no, you don't get one.
Rod burned
Strahd.
his guard into the ground.
Strahd's the reason that I don't have more of the Fiona Facemelter.
Speaking
And-
of which, the shopkeeper goes, if you really rule the Facemelter, I suggest you take what you just bought and make more.
Oh, trust me, that is definitely the plan. As Brian takes the packaging and just kind of rubs it and goes, my precious.
My precious.
Yeah, kind of like that. Well, sir, I gotta tell you, this worked out better than I could have ever imagined. I'd give you a hug if I wasn't afraid it'd make you burst out into even more of a sweat.
Oh, I tell you, times is hard. Times is very hard.
You telling me? I actually just met a feller whose last name is Harder. They're even naming people after it. It's getting rough out there.
Oh, hell, this is getting too much. I've got to get the fuck out of this town.
Yeah, me too. And Brian bows and starts walking out of the store.
Keep away from the Vistani. They're lies, thieves, and cheats. Have a good day.
All right, I gotta stay away from the Rasani. Gotcha. And Brian walks out the door.
All right, Kizan, what do you do when you get back to town?
Have I actually killed any wolves that day, or was that my only pack I was hunting?
That was your only quarry for the day.
Damn it!
Failure.
Fucking owlbears. First I would attend to Artemis's wounds.
Sounds like a fair plan.
Then, I guess we start, trying to save money by eating a couple rations. And then, head to the tavern, because I don't have anything to sell to the freaking leather worker in town today.
All right, well, we'll come back to you then when everybody meets up at the tavern. Who's left? Who did I skip? Nim?
Yep, that would be me.
All right, Nim, what do you do when you get back to town?
I actually kind of need to go to the general store as well.
Oh, well, we'll say you dawdled a bit, and you're arriving at the general store just as Brian is leaving.
Give a wave to Brian and head on in.
He's gonna be like, "Hey, Nim, look at this," and he shows off the package of the Fiona Facemelter. I got the good stuffs.
I'm very glad for you.
Enjoy. And Brian walks away.
Okay, sure. Nim is
Okay.
very confused.
You walk in and the man is mopping his brow. He's lifted something heavy onto the counter, it seems. Oh, good evening. Welcome, welcome. What could I... what is your pleasure, sir?
Excuse
Sir?
me, may I ask if you have parchments, perchance, and maybe a quill and some ink?
Parchment. He begins rummaging through some drawers. Do you need it aged, or is it fresh parchment good?
Either is fine. Not too concerned.
Oh, excellent. He goes over to one of the drawers and pulls out a sheaf with about 20 pages of parchment in it. Do you need any particular color ink or quill?
Picky there either, just the standard black ink.
Very good. A whole pot of it or half a pot? What do you need?
I do plan on doing a lot of writing, but also I don't want to spend too much on the ink itself and then feel obligated not to use it.
God damn it, Cubby.
What I do?
Parchment for the pear tree. Pup yum.
The funny thing, I've been eating pears today.
Forget it. Whole pot. How much would that run me?
The sheaf of parchment. Well, hold on. Let me see if I can actually get prices within Fantasy Grounds.
Yeah, that's the hope.
Seems like the 1 ounce pot of ink is going to be 10 gold.
Oh, that's a lot of gold that I cannot afford. So I will have to get my ink from natural sources.
A sheet of parchment by itself is 1 silver piece, so the pack of 10 is 1 gold.
Okay, that's easily affordable. Do you happen to have any charcoal?
Charcoal? We have charcoal for sketchy, yes.
I'd like to purchase some of your charcoal.
If I could spell it.
I feel that, though.
Alright, there's no listing for it, so I'm going to price a piece of charcoal at 2 silver.
Alright. I plan on buying a few of them because at least 2 of them are going to be turned into makeshift ink. So I'll settle on 3 and I'll just pay 2 gold because that's all I've got to spend is gold.
Alright, let me see. Charcoal, and you wanted 3 of them.
Correct.
We'll put the weight at 0.01. And then you wanted parchment, 10 pieces.
Ah,
There we are.
lovely. Thank you for your business.
Very. Thank you for your business. Come back if you need anything.
It will most likely be more parchment.
I am not a crook.
I'm sure you're not, Nim says with a confused face.
What do you do after the general store?
Well, other than, grind up 2 charcoal, mix with some water, make kind of crappy ink, but it works. I'm going to head to the blue water place that I was told there would be drinks at, because Nim has had a hard day.
You'll gather at the blue water at about the same time. There's a rather flamboyantly dressed half-elf in there, playing a concertina and singing a folk drinking song. Erwin is seated at a table, not doing much of anything. And the raven-haired Danica stands behind the counter, serving drinks to a few dour-looking patrons.
Kizan finds the nearest table and sits down in a sad grumble.
And I, of course, go over to Danica. Hello there, Danica.
Oh, hi there, Mr. Herder.
I ran into your husband today. He needs to stop threatening innocent people.
Oh, you shouldn't be so critical of him. He's a good man. And you overstep your boundaries sometimes.
Just because I want something nice to look at when I'm eating?
Stop, you flirt.
But yeah, 4 bears. Big bears.
Tell you what, I'll give you 2 to start with. And if you're still feeling fine after that... Wait, we don't have beer. We have wine.
Yeah, 4 big wine. It's not only for me, it's for the people I run into today.
Oh! Tell you what, the first round is on the house. Erwin said he was going to serve you fellas some free drinks today for service to the town.
I have a feeling it didn't mean me, but yeah, sure.
Oh, whether he meant it or not, I'll make sure you don't have to pay for the first one.
Really? I guess I bring them over to the table.
She pours the big glasses of wine, or goblets. They're made of metal.
Drink containers.
I'll have you some hot food out shortly. Nice beef stew we've made.
Yeah, I might come in and use supply of owl bear tomorrow.
It's at this point we're going to take an actual intermission. My bladder is screaming at me, so we'll be right back.
It screams, "Let me loose. Free me."
Thank you for sticking with us. We have returned. During our break, we had a deep discussion about how much actual money Cubby would have made should he have the means to fabricate and sell the Fiona Facemelter in real life, based on the gold coins and the cost of gold in America today. So that was a fun little, distraction and diversion. We've also been brushing up on rules for crafting magic items.
Is a potion of healing considered a magic item?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I thought it was considered an adventuring gear.
Nope, it is a magic item. It is a consumable magic item. Xanathar's Guide, however, makes it a bit easier to craft potions, and I do prefer the Xanathar's rules here, because it'll cost 25 GP and 1 day to craft the potion of healing.
Stuff Cubby does not have.
What's that?
25 gold pieces.
No. It's going to be a hot minute.
So we were at the tavern.
Oh, indeed. The tavern. Danica brings over and serves 4 plates or 4 bowls of beef and vegetable stew. Your wine. Erwin is drinking deeply and is obviously somewhat drunk. He glares at Harder. Harder.
Try to say that fast 3 times.
I don't think I could. I think I might have a fucking stroke if I tried.
I just did it and my mic was muted.
Womp womp.
I know.
I'm gonna raise my wine, and this is, if you want to join me, it's for my friend Bigus. He lost his life, so yeah. If you want to join me, to Bigus Dickus.
A what?
Bigus.
To big Gus.
Last name Dickus.
Ah. Yeah. Okay. Sure. I raised my glass to cheer. To toast with them.
A
Nim
friend.
is just writing.
A friend to me, and a friend to my friend in Kretsk. Sussus Amogus.
Yeah, hope his wife can survive the sorrow of being lost. Poor Inconentia.
At this point, I down the wine and finish the bowl of stew.
Yeah, Brian's gonna take a drink.
I think at this point everybody needs a drink.
Yep.
Nim is just completely ignoring them and just writing aggressively.
Why do you ride like you're running out of time? Damn it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I should have never listened to and watched Hamilton. Should have never done it.
Coulda, coulda, woulda.
That is exactly what I am hearing, so thank you for sharing in my suffering.
Yeah. At this moment, Kizan and Artemis have they thank you for the meal and the wine and retired for the evening.
The concertina is very loud. You might not get to sleep for some time.
I wasn't gonna sleep yet.
The half-elf belting this bardic drinking song about a thief of sorts, a very pretty woman, and how she framed a man for her crimes and sent him off to prison for life.
Why does that sound familiar?
I don't know.
Can't put my finger on it, but it sounds familiar. I don't know why. But
Any knowers in chat?
I am very sure there are many knowers.
So, the kobold writes, the barkeeper drinks. What does the Goliath do?
Oh, you're gonna be surprised, but he drinks also.
The Furbolg?
Brian's actually thinking about getting a room. And I think that's what Brian's gonna do. He's gonna chug his drink and go ask for a room.
Let's hope it's a no smoking room.
Brian walks over to the counter where Danica is standing, and the Half-elf bard follows closely behind. Her eyes, they shine like diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land. And the song continues in an almost annoying manner as Brian shouts at Danica, and Danica raises her voice back just so the two can hear each other. They exchange the cost of the room for the night as 2 silver pieces.
Oh yeah, money. Damn. I forgot that's a thing here. Never mind about the room.
Her hair it hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band.
How late do
Brian,
shop stay open?
Not long after dark. They're probably
Yeah.
closed by now. This inn and tavern probably being one of the only establishments currently open. Except maybe the church. Church takes all comers.
yeah.
Please shut up.
So, what time of day is it?
Ooh. A good hour after dark.
Oh. Oh, Brian's gonna go back to the table and sit down because he's a broke bitch.
And the concertina playing half-elf is standing right there beside you.
And Brian's going to give them the death stare like you just told somebody they couldn't have cake.
He kneels down next to Holler and continues singing. There you see her. Look at her across the way. I am going to get DMCA'd. I don't give a fuck.
Nim just kind of looks at the person singing and says, "Quiet, I am trying to write."
At this moment, Kizan wants to join the bard in singing.
Oh,
The
God,
bard-
no.
The bard stops briefly, says, "You can buy my silence for 5 gold pieces."
That is a terrible marketing strategy.
You'd be amazed at how well it works. But
I'm
a
not
bard's
saying
got
it
to
doesn't
eat and
work.
pay for room and board.
I still join him in song when he starts singing again.
Oh, no.
Oh, I don't know why, but you're dying to try. You want to kiss that girl.
Well, I guess it's time for me to go home now.
You got room for one more?
It's too cramped where I lived already. It's just a small inn or small.
Stays in the barracks.
Oh, damn.
Do you happen to have a tree that I could perch on?
There's trees all throughout the town.
Yeah, I think it's some
Ooh.
trees on the town square.
Maybe Blinsky would give me a room to stay if he has one.
But yeah, I should. If you need me for something tomorrow, I should be. I think I'm at the East Gate tomorrow.
Right. Eastgate.
Westgate. Got it.
And he walks out with his axe halfway on his shoulder and poof.
Once Holler is out of the inn, Erwin rises from his table and comes to join you at yours. Good evening.
Evening.
Nim just goes, uh-huh, nods, and keeps writing.
May I make a suggestion to you?
What would that be?
Stay away from that man. He's trouble.
What kind of trouble?
I believe you were present when I accosted him earlier about trying to make me a cuckold.
Oh, what?
He is attempting to sleep with my wife. He wishes to bed her and take her away from me.
It's rather normal for people to sleep in large communal groups.
When I say sleep, I do not literally mean sleep.
What good does metaphorically sleeping do?
I'll
Physical.
I'll explain it to him later.
You explain it when he's
physical.
older.
Reproduction?
I'm sorry, when they're older.
Yeah.
Perhaps not for the sake of reproduction, but carnal pleasure.
That's strange. I didn't think the other species did so for such a reason. I will write this in my notes.
I happen to enjoy this with my wife.
Does she enjoy it?
I've had no complaints.
Brian!
Well, I mean, apparently you might have if she's seeking things elsewhere. Just saying.
I'm sure she's just being kind. But we have been under a lot of stress lately.
I
What
wish more
stress would
people
that
were.
be?
You see, my father owns the vineyard that supplies all of Barovia with wine. We've heard nothing from the expanded family in well over a month. Granted, my father and I are not on the best of terms. However, we do still conduct business. Alas, we've had no shipment of wine as of recent, which leads me to believe that there is something wrong.
Well, I could go check it out on tomorrow's hunt, if you would like.
The vineyard is far to the southwest of here. It might be more than a simple day trip. Also, you should take some companions with you who are willing to go. I would be willing to perhaps the word is not reward, but fair payment for a fair day's work, yes.
How much we talking?
It depends. You see, right now, the only thing keeping this community together is this bar. We have wine, and granted, we sell wine by the cask. We are almost out of wine. Now,
Right.
should the burgomaster catch wind that we are running out of wine, there could be repercussions. I know that he likes to throw little soirees, as abhorred as they are by the general populace. They do bring a certain calm to the community. So wine is a key factor in the lifestyle here of Volaki, and a supply of wine must be maintained.
Okay. Yeah, I'm willing to go check it out for you. I don't know about these other two.
I'll be willing to offer you free room and board here at the Blue Water, and perhaps a cash reward should you bring wine.
We talking about free rooms tonight?
Yes, even tonight.
I'm sold.
I'm down. I'm down.
I've never been one to turn down someone in need.
Plus, I've never been to a vineyard before.
I appreciate you being so accommodating. I hope that our business ends amicably, and that should I have need of you in the future, you will be available for service.
Always. Well, guess
Very
we leave
good.
bright and early tomorrow?
Very good. Your drinks and meal are on me tonight.
Huzzah!
If you must take the brute, I can understand his applications should things go awry. I would even be willing to pay him.
Maybe we can convince him to stop trying to sleep with your wife.
At least tone down the flirting. It's all I'm asking.
We will try our damnedest to get him to stop flirting. Right, guys?
Human courtship is so strange.
You're telling me.
Very
Oh
good.
no, I was more telling myself, but fair enough.
I will also give you a small amount of money with which you may purchase some supplies that you may need.
Ooh?
Yes. See me in the morning.
Will do. Gizon thanks him and goes and gets his free room for the night.
Erwin
Right.
thanks you all for hearing him out and rises from the table and returns to his own, taking the bard with him.
Oh, thank the Lord. Sorry, that was an outside thought. My bad.
At least it wasn't a Loxodon this time.
I don't care what you say, the Loxodon was funny.
The Loxodon was funny, and the druid that we had with us was funny as well.
And you can't beat the trunking.
Oh, fucking help me.
Or the gobbling of cats.
Oh, yeah.
That is a clip that I'll never forget and I will cherish always. The moment where my brain exploded.
Not as bad as Fiona's Facemelter.
Hey, I still got 3 ounces. Well, soon to be 2.9 ounces of that shit.
So I guess when I wake up in the morning and see a whole inn on fire because somebody was smoking on the bed.
Brian's gonna go to his room and meditate, y'all.
Meditate. That's what they call it. Yeah, Kizon's retiring for the night.
And if no one stops Nim will just sit there and write till they doze off.
Nim, you should go to bed. We gotta get up early in the morning. Do it.
Fine.
Put the quill down. You could write more notes in the morning.
Nim packs away their quill, the papers, after letting them dry a bit. Fine. And Nim goes and finds a room and crashes out.
And as the party retires for the night, so too must we.
Aww.
There's not much we can do in half an hour.
I'm actually writing a little book in the notes section, Ramblings of Nim Braven.
I want to thank you all for tuning in tonight. Sweet Tooth Hearts for the raid, RobbenViking for the resubscription. You're all great. We hope to see you all again next Sunday night at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
Got him.
Ix, I'll fucking punish you.
Can we go ahead and get that long rest before we end?
Now,
Certainly, we can long rest and I can dole out the experience you've earned.
I
Yeah.
don't feel I should say my response to that on stream. So,
Punish me harder, Daddy Tommy? What? What do you...
Daddy Tommy, oh lord.
you're threatening a brat with punishment, which is something they actively seek out.
Trust me, I know.
Oh, is that what we're for? Okay.
You know, the next thing we're gonna hear is just
Choke me, Devil Daddy, choke me.
Shut the hell up, Robin.
I wasn't thinking choke. I was thinking punishment. Punish me, Devil Daddy. Punish me.
choking is a kind of a punishment.
You can call it a punishment.
Depends how you look at it.
Yeah, I guess it is a matter of perspective.
We know
We
Aries. We need all the help.
Oh, we only need 450 more experience and we'll be level 4.
Well, chances are you'll get that next week.
Unless we die.
I'm just saying, if it weren't for the Fiona Facemelter nearly melting my face, you'd still be sitting at 900 XP.
900 plus, or actually 1250.
Oh god, I want to play more XCOM.
Which
So let's play
XCOM?
more XCOM. Anyway, let us go off the air. You all have a wonderful Monday. Hopefully Turkey Day is great for y'all, and we hope to see you next week, and good night.
Oh, that is coming up. Oh,
It's this
no.
Thursday. At least I don't have to do anything tomorrow.